I've always been in awe of the books that make me feel seen and heard and loved all at the same time. It's like reading the books that are totally writing something that I feel I have experienced, and it's very unexpected to read it in someone else's words totally, and somehow I just relate with those words. So, something like this happened with me recently when I read this book. When I Muse by Himanshu Dhiman, which is a collection of poetry books, I loved it wholeheartedly. I honestly love books like this that surprise me in the best ways possible, because I did not actually expect it to speak to me in a way it did. It honestly felt like I am reading something that I have been through. Like, obviously, not everything that was there in this book I related with it, but most of the things, surprisingly, I related with them, and they directly spoke to me. They talked about my trauma, my healing journey, the emotions I have bottled up inside for past many years. And so, because of this only, I feel that this book should be read by everyone who feels that, they usually have a lot to say, but they really do not have someone with whom they can share. They do not really know how to voice their feelings. They do not really know how to express what they are feeling inside. I think this book will be a great read for you. One thing that attracted me the most in this book was that how it chronicles the journey of our adulting, how we are growing up. And while there are a lot of differences in all of us, there are a lot of similarities as well that bind all of us together. And like, we are adulting, we have like a lot of responsibilities, our mindset is changing, our lives are changing, a lot of things are changing in totality, and it's a mess, it's a chaos sometimes. And in this race of life, we all are somewhere struggling to find our love, find our passion, peace, or whatever is it that brings you joy, whatever is it that you are seeking for. And when it's a mess, I think sometimes we forget that it's a first time to live this life, and we must forgive ourselves, we must forgive the others, because it's their first time as well, at least in this lifetime. And we must learn to be patient and kind. While I know this is very easier said than done, but I always feel that we can practice it a little more every day, and it will be beneficial for us as well as for everyone around us. There's one more reason why I loved reading this book. Since I've entered in my early 20s, I kind of feel that there's like a drastic change happening in how I think and how I see things, and I know there's a long way to go, obviously. And we always feel that, it's too much when we are living in that phase of our lives. And so when I was reading this book, there were also so many pieces of writing that gave me courage, that gave me hope, and that just made me realize that I just need to be patient with everything. I need to be calm, and I need to trust in the process, and I should just, you know, keep moving forward and have a brave heart to just face whatever life throws at me. And this is what I felt, and this is what I understood from a few poems, and they were very, very, very inspiring. There were also poems about aspirations, about dreaming big, pursuing of passion. Then there are also poems about love, about betrayal, about heartbreak, but they do not really consume the whole book, so that is like a good thing. So overall, I really loved this book, and I would really love people, especially teenagers, especially young adults, to read this book, because I feel in these chaotic times, we really want to read something that's very soothing, that's very calm, and also relatable, something that makes us feel seen and heard, and that we are not alone. I think we must read books like this. So this is like a book I highly recommend, because I feel when you will read it, you will feel a sense of comfort seeping within you. So that is the reason why I'm highly recommending this book to you. It's very teeny tiny and it's not a very huge book. It totally depends on you how you want to read it. I read it in one day only, and because I usually read poetry books this way, but you can also read it at your own pace, and you can read one poem a day or however you feel is right for you. I just hope you pick this book and you read it. Also, this book felt like a dear friend I did not really know I needed, because it literally talked about everything. And when I was like flipping through the pages, I was like, damn, this is, what I've actually felt. And the words were so good, and they literally acted as a balm to my wounds. I loved it. I always search for relatable poems, especially in this poems genre. I always look for books that are very relatable, because I don't know, I just want to read something that's relatable, something that I can connect with when I'm reading this genre. So this is what it was for me, and even the cover is so beautiful, so good. So whether you are a beginner in poetry books or not, this book is for everyone, because you will love every bit of this book. And this is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my recommendation. I'll see you in the upcoming videos. Bye.